Okay, I make that 8 o'clock. So I am back. Just to introduce myself, my name is Angie Sidwell, and I've been with the business now for 2 years, just over 2 years actually. So, firstly, I'd just like to say good evening, and I hope everyone's had a good day. Just thank you for your time tonight, Jim. That I hope you find interesting as well. So we're going to kick it off by talking a little bit about mega trends and then just going through the business so that you know a little bit more about the company, who we are, and what we do. And we'll go right through from sort of start to finish so that, you know, but if you've got any more questions at the end, just speak to the person that invited you onto the call. So just to tell you a little bit more about me and my background, as I said, I joined just over 2 years ago. I'm a mum with two little ones, and I'm a single mum actually. And I used to have a job that I went out to every day. It was actually a really good job. I was an investigator before I joined this business. I worked a lot of hours, a lot of shifts as well. Um, but it was great. I had a company car, had a mobile, and it felt a bit like a security blanket, to be honest. I knew that I had money coming in every month to pay my mortgage. The one thing I didn't have was any time. I was one of those mums. I was, you know, the kids were constantly with grandparents, with, you know, childcare. I missed all the school stuff, all the important stuff that really gives you that, you know, if you are a mum or a parent sort of listening, you know, that guilt that just sort of stays with you. So somebody introduced me to this business, and I'll be really honest with everyone on the call and say, at first, I thought it sounded too good to be true. I went along with my big skeptical head on to a lot of the company's events and sat at the back and listened, just shaking my head. And I thought this just really does sound, you know, too good to be true. I didn't believe in the company. I didn't believe in myself or the product. So I went away and started testing the products, which absolutely blew my mind. I've got some incredible, you know, own personal results and stories that I've shared with people. So that really got me looking at them, and I thought, okay, if you know these are that good, I'll maybe look at something else. And what really appealed to me is working with a business and having my own business as well that could really give me that time freedom that I was craving. I would have loved a job working from home, but also I had no money to put into anything, to start anything myself. So I felt like I was really, really stuck. But 2 years on, I now work completely for myself. I've got complete time freedom, work when, you know, where I want as well. So it's been absolutely like life changing for me. And a lot of my team that I've brought into the business as well. So it's just really, really nice now just to be able to help other people that sort of, you know, crave that time freedom as well. So, as I said, we're living in the world of mega trends, and at a time when entrepreneurship is really being looked at by a lot of people. We're experiencing change at a rate which is really quicker than any other generation before us. Now, this is pretty scary, but it's also very exciting as well. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit more about some other trends and where these opportunities are. Okay, so we work with a lot of different trends which combined together make something really powerful. So we work with personalization. Now, there was a recent study done where people answer questions, and it was found that if they could find skincare that was completely personalized to them, they'd be up to 60% more likely to stay with that brand. So that is something, you know, really powerful, and we can actually offer personalized skincare as well. So it's not just with skincare. People want everything personalized nowadays. So, you know, from cushion covers, mobile phone covers, all their little bits and pieces. So it really, really is a key trend. And it's something that we've thought about. Youth preservation, anti-aging, I like to call it. We all want to really preserve our looks. You know, years ago, we'd wait till we got older, wait till the wrinkles set in, and then we try and fix them. Now, because of our research and development, we found a way that we can really slow down the aging process and, you know, really turn it on its head, as it were. So that is another key trend because nobody wakes up in the morning wanting to look, you know, older. Nobody's happier that they've got another wrinkle. So we're all keen to know. We're all keen to know how we can really preserve our looks and our youth. Mobile shopping, I think every one of us, definitely now, even my mum, has bought something online at one time or another. So this is another really big growing trend that is really, really fast moving. Social media, of course, love it, hate it. None of us, I think, avoid it, completely. There's lots of different platforms now, and it's just taken over. Everybody is on social media, so it's a great way to connect with people. And I love it. I used to be, like I say, when there's busy mums, or even if you're not, people's lifestyles are really, really busy. So it's a great way to network and stay in touch anyway. So hey, if you can make money at the same time, it's even better. And the gig economy as well. So what really is that? Well, just to explain it quite simply, it's like a way, it's like a freelance opportunity that really gives you the opportunity to take control of your day, take control of your money, your income, and everything. And just manage it in a way that you can't with a traditional job. So another company, to sort of put it in perspective, that does this brilliantly is Uber. Um, and again, a lot of companies are sort of working with this platform as well. Okay, so we are a $1 billion company, and we innovate, and our technology allows us to research and develop and bring products to the market which are second to none. We're an extremely fast growing market as well. And this opportunity and business is really about helping you to have a business and an independent partnership with a phenomenal company. And a little bit now about me commerce as well. So this is, as I said, we are a $1 billion company, which means we're a cash rich company. And the e-commerce is really going to come into effect next year when they're bringing out apps that we can do online shopping with through social media. It's really, really going to take our businesses to the next level. So we've already thought about this, we've already planned it. So we really are ahead of the game, with thinking about things here. So we are, a really great company to be partnered with. That's something that's important to you. Okay, so what if you could leverage your time by working smarter and also working from anywhere, having the time and freedom to really enjoy life? You can literally now work anywhere as long as you've got a Wi-Fi connection. Now, the kind of people that we're looking for people that have a desire for an improvement in their own life, that want a better sort of pace of life, a better quality of life. People that are open-minded to look at this business opportunity, and people with an entrepreneurial spirit. I didn't actually think I had that when I first started this business, I have to say. But it was all the other things that really attracted me. I love the idea of working for myself. I loved the idea of, working my own hours. And just having something that would allow me to work smart and leverage my time and actually work from anywhere. Okay, so who are we? We are Nu Skin Enterprises, and we're open in 49 markets, which is really quite exciting because it means we're a global business with a global opportunity that we're literally given to you, in the palm of your hand. So if you've got friends, family, that are in different countries, you can grow your business, and literally, this allows you also to make money while you sleep. I've introduced my friends to the business that went over to live in Australia, and it's really crazy to think that some mornings I wake up, I can see the business has grown. We've done loads more sales overnight, and it's because while we're sleeping over here, Australia is awake and they're doing business. So yeah, it's a really, really, really great, something to be sort of part of. Um, just to give you a little bit of information on our statistics, we're a rock solid company, and during the time when the world was going through sort of a crisis with regards to recession, there was actually a global recession. But during that time, we doubled our revenue. So that just goes to show how rock solid we really are as a company. So we're completely stable. Now, you may be able to see two little symbols on that screen. One is the Forbes magazine sign, that's just to the right of the slide. And that is a really well-respected business publication. And Nu Skin actually float around number 4 and number 5 as being one of the most trusted companies to be partnered with. So that's something that we're really, really proud of. And just to the furthest right there, you can see the little black and gold symbol. That is the Stevie's Award, and it's the beauty industry's equivalent of an Oscar. We're known for our innovation and our science with our products as well, and we're actually known as the Apple of skincare. And we're continuously winning awards year after year. So, this award is really quite prestigious. Okay, I love this slide. So it's all about our Nourish the Children initiative. Now, when this company first started, we decided that we would love to address the problem that 6 million children a year die from malnutrition. And what our company have done is they've devised a Vitamil, which is a little bag of it's oats, but it's full of nutrients and vitamins and minerals and all the things that a child would need for essential growth, brain function as well, and cares for sort of every part and component of their body. The program is based on highly nutritious food, and it's produced by our Nu Skin scientists who've put this together. And it's a really, really clever program because the little kids, they don't get their meals unless they go to school. Now, we've decided to work with Malawi, which is our country of adoption, and everything is done there. So it's like a whole circle of goodness. So the oats are grown there. We've created jobs there, and the little kids, as I say, go to school and then they get their meals. So it really, really is a great project, and you can be a part of this by donating £16 a month, which will feed. It'll feed one child for a month, or it can feed 30 kids for a day. So, that's one way of looking at it. But if nothing else interests you about this presentation, and this does, just ask the person who invited you to listen in a little bit more about this. Okay, so we're going to talk about our scientists now and our gene-based technology, which is AgeLock. Now, this is a really remarkable piece of technology that we've got. It goes beyond the science of treating aging, and it actually targets the source at a genetic level. Now, this level of understanding really did take quite a while to develop, actually more than 30 years for the research and development to really understand this. But we've now been able to have a revolutionary approach, and actually our products that are introduced have become the benchmark that other products in the industry are measured by. And Nu Skin continues to invest in this research so that we can really lead the way here. And it just means that we've got scientifically documented products that the market needs and wants, and products as well that really demonstrate the difference. Okay, so we've got lots of different products. We've almost got 300 different products now, and we're constantly bringing out new ones each year. So they really look at what the key trends are, what people are wanting with regards to products, and finding those out. So we've got lots of different groups here. So just if I start in the top right-hand corner, that's our Nutricentials range, and that's probably targeted towards sort of the younger market. And it's a really sort of natural-based range of products. Now, we've also got in the top left-hand corner, we've got our Galvanic Body Spa, we've got our Galvanic Face Spa, and they're all the products that really contain that AgeLock science and technology. So they're really, really good for anti-aging. We've got our Epoch range as well, which is all our plant-based and mineral products. And then in the bottom right-hand corner there, you can see our supplements and our juices as well. So we've got that's sort of on the wellness side of things. So we've got a whole range of products, and there really is something for everybody there. Okay, game-changing innovations. So we are creating a new approach to health and skincare, and we really want to work on youth preservation. And there's an increase of usage in anti-aging products. That's what we found with our research. And people that are really wanting products that are unique to them and personal to them as well. So we've thought about that with regards to, what we're bringing to the market. So you can see there the first one to the left, that's our biophotonic scanner, and that can measure just by you placing the palm of your hand onto the front of that machine. Now, I won't go too much into it, but it reads the carotenoid level in your skin. It's completely non-invasive, but it's more effective than a urine test. Caters to sort of how your health is. And it might be skin, so people that may have lost a lot of weight and they get that loose skin, that will tighten it back up. And I've actually seen results where it actually looks better than surgery. Obviously, there's no scar, but the results that we're getting from people are, they're quite astounding. And we talked as well about personalised skincare. Now, the device that you can see there, the second to last one along there, is our AgeLock Me. And again, I won't go too much into this now, but it's you use products that are within that device there that are completely personalised to you. There's over 2,000 variations. You manage it through an app on your phone, and it is a complete game changer in the market. And just moving on there, the last device, which we're really, really excited about, is our LumiSpa, which is coming into launch. Some of us are going to be able to get our hands on it next month, and it'll be fully launched next year as well. But that is a new cleansing device. There's others, out there on the market. You might think, oh, I've seen similar things, but there's nothing like this. The results, again, that I've seen on this so far are really quite remarkable. It's silicone technology that works with a gel. So obviously, if your customers are buying this, they're going to be needing to use the gel that goes with it. So they come back to you sort of month after month. And that's the same with the galvanic spas as well. So they really are, a really good sort of business tool to work with as well. Okay, social favourites. Now, this is where Facebook, good old Facebook, Instagram as well, we're seeing that really sort of come through at the moment. And these are products that are really popular. They create enthusiasm and they're really easy to share as well and to recommend. People are making incredible money promoting these products on social media. And the only thing you need to do to really get started with this and to promote these products as well and make yourself some money is a smartphone or a laptop and Wi-Fi. And we literally use the products and then share our experiences and results. So we've got things like our whitening toothpaste, which has just taken the UK by storm. It's the only whitening toothpaste out there on the market that can, really effectively clean all the stains from your teeth without the use of peroxide or harsh abrasives. And every single product that we do, like we say, we demonstrate the difference, that there really is a difference with anything else that's out there on the market. Okay, media coverage. Well, we've experienced huge media coverage globally. Bloggers, beauty magazines show us great support, which is fantastic for us to really build our brand. And we don't pay for any advertising either. So, people really get excited about our products. They get excited about the stories and the results they see, and then they write about it, which is obviously really great for us. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm really excited about this. I've got somebody else on the call tonight who is a business partner, Russell Walker. Now, Russell's been with the company a little bit longer than I have. I'm going to let him tell you his story and a little bit about his background. So I'd just like to introduce Russell now, if he's there on the call. Can you hear us okay, Russell?
Hi, good evening, Angie.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hello, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And, because I think a lot of people sort of see us girls doing this, and obviously it's a business that is designed for the men as well. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely right.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. So if you could just take us through the next few slides and also just tell us a bit about your background as well, how you come to sort of join the business.
Yes, I will. But first of all, I want to thank you for inviting me on here. I feel really excited about sharing this with you and everybody else. Also, I've listened to these webinars quite a lot, but I learned a lot from what you said tonight, and I'll be able to take that forward. So thank you. Yeah, as Angie said, I'm Russell. I'm based up in the Lake District. I'm an electrician, been an electrician all my life. I've gone from employee to employer with all the headaches of staff and everything that goes with it when you're owning your own business. I was introduced to this business through my beautiful wife about 4 years ago when she got hold of a galvanic spar. And that was one of the first wow moments in this business because she used the galvanic spar on her, and I was really surprised it worked. So all of a sudden I thought, who's not going to want one of these? So we went along to a business briefing and we saw what we're seeing tonight. And what really excited me was the business plan, basically, the business plan. As a business person, I'm an electrician. I've got a lot of competition in my job in construction. So this was a way I could see I could build a leveraged income and also with unique products and that nobody else had, helping other people and constant innovation from the company. So I've been excited ever since. So let's go straight into it. Yeah, the health, wellness, and youth preservation business is going to go into $1 trillion by 2018. I'd like to let you into a little secret. When we first started, they were predicting 2025. Now it's next year. So you can see the growth that's come into this market. You know, how many people do you know that actually do want to look older, feel tireder in the morning every day? It isn't there. People are wanting to look younger from a younger age. So this business is forever expanding and going forward. So how do we do that? We are connectors. We build global networks of partners and consumers and then connect people to the business or the products. They can be either a customer or a business partner. And we can do that so easily these days with social networks, with able to Skype across the world for free of charge. Most businesses used to have to pay for that. When I was a lot younger, one of my family moved out to Australia, and if we wanted to speak to them, we had to book a phone call with BT on one of them things that were actually held against the wall. It wasn't mobile. Now I can speak to them, see them at the same time. But it also gives us a great opportunity to build through social networking, build through all sorts of different ways, free of charge, and it's forever growing. I think everybody now, or most people do have a social networking account. So we've been able to build businesses through that. I still talk to face-to-face to people. I enjoy doing that. We're constantly connecting. As Angie said, next year, our company, New Skin, will bring out Me Commerce, which is going to be an app that the company have spent millions of dollars on to develop so that we can connect a lot quicker with people and the company straight away. So they'll be able to do mobile shopping straight from an app, straight through your business. It's going to be flexible and limitless. Then I said, the company are constantly innovating to help us expand our businesses, which I find is really, really brilliant because they're supporting us all the way along our journey. So what do we do? Well, we use the products. Everybody, should try the products, get a feel for them, find out what they're like. I've gone from a sort of very minimal product user 5 years ago to now using 15 to 20 products a day. As Angie was saying, we have the biophotonic scanner. When I was first scanned with that, I had a fairly low score, and I've gone over double with that. My carotenoid antioxidant levels have risen dramatically, and it's given me a lot of energy and a lot of health to be able to do this business. But then I'm able to share that story with other customers or business partners, and with that, we're all able to teach others, and from that we can build teams that will then create the leveraged income, which I was talking about, which I'm really seriously interested in. This is part of what I saw, how to build a leverage, how to leverage your time and increase your income. That, as a business person, because of the competition I have was really got me excited and interested. And as the saying goes below the quote, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Came from Rockefeller. He was the first ever billionaire. You know, they're the people you're going to listen to, people who achieved this already. So do you want to create a team that does the same as you, earn up to 25% commission with that team? You know, like we say, if you've got any questions, then talk to the person who's invited you onto this call. They will be able to answer them. So you want to know what you're going to be rewarded for joining this company. How your compensation package is going to come along. First of all, straight away, the company let you join for free. It doesn't cost you anything. And from then on, you're able to purchase any products at wholesale and make a 43% retail markup, which in any business is a really good markup. So you're able to earn money straight away from no money. If you introduce somebody from that point, the same way as you have been, you'll be able to earn 5% of whatever they order. So already you're building a network and you're earning from that network. If you may be very happy about that, and you earn £200-300 a month, and that'll please you. That is absolutely fantastic. We want everybody to be able to earn whatever they want to earn. If you've decided you want to earn a little bit more, you can then become an executive. This takes between 2 to 3 months, and it's just about doing a certain amount of volume in that time scale within your group. And from that point, you're earning roughly about £290 a month. And that's per month, and that excludes the 43% markup on your retail customers. So that's not bad. That can pay a car loan or a part of a mortgage or anything. And like I say, if that's what you want, that's the point you can do. But you can expand that business by helping others do the same as what you have achieved. By introducing another person, helping them to get to the same level as you have, just duplicating exactly what you do, then you're going up to about £420 a month. We take that up to the fourth level, where you introduce 4 people into the business. You could be earning £1,500 a month, give or take. Some people earn more, some people earn less. It's the average. But at this point, the company then rewards us because we've become serious business people. And the company then will send you and a partner on a success trip. Now, me and Angie and our partners, we were lucky to be sent in March to Cape Town, to a resort out there. We had an absolutely fantastic time, and we enjoyed every minute of it. And it's you and a partner. The company pay for the flights, the hotel, everything. And that will give you an even bigger belief in the business. And this is the point that people start getting serious. They've got 4 people in the business, and sometimes that's the point they sack the bosses and move on, and then really work hard to achieve the other levels in the business. You invite another 4 people into the business, 8 people in total. You become a diamond executive, and you're on about just over £6,000 a month. Duplicate that again to 12 people, and you're on to £20,000 a month. Now, I know when I first saw this slide, I thought that can't be true. That's probably just a few people in the company earning that. From the experience I've had over the years I've been in the business, I know now there's over 1,500 people worldwide earning more than that. And there's quite a number in the UK now on that sort of wage income a year. Now, we also, what Angie was saying was that we're floated on the New York Stock Exchange. So these figures we cannot lie about. We can't exaggerate them. They are averages, and they're from 2016 in the European market. But we're not allowed to lie about them or exaggerate them. So please, I haven't had a lot of time to go through this compensation plan, but talk to the person who invited you. They will then go through in more detail all about this. And you're not alone in the business. We have a unique training system, and this is part of that training system, is that we've got support and mentoring. It's been set up by the people that who've been in the business a long time and become the leaders and earned millions of dollars within this business to show us a way of doing it that we don't make the same mistakes as they've done. And we have a small system that you go through. If you follow that system, you will succeed. We do webinars every week. There's 3 of these every week, just showing the actual business briefing. There's also training online. We've got mentoring and consulting from the people who invited you in the business. We do events nationally and internationally. My wife and I, next weekend, will be going out to America to an international event. So we're really, really excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. We have online resources, which you can go straight into straight away. We have, if you're into, printing material, we have that as well available all the time. And we have a huge community. Nu Skin is a really big community where we're all supporting each other, all helping each other. As with this meeting today, Angie is not connected to me in any way, but I would support her in every way she needed. So you will not be alone. There's meetings every month around the UK and Europe, and we're able to go on online and actually access where those meetings are. So the timing has to be right for everybody. The timing is right for the company. We're a billion-dollar company with the technology that's been patented and is constantly giving us new technology to work with, as well as products. We're in a fast-growing market, as I said earlier. The market is just growing and growing and growing, and we're able to give things to people or show people products that they won't be able to get anywhere else. You're not competing with anywhere else. And then, as we say, e-commerce coming out next year means you'll be leading the market by a long way. So you could become that independent part of that independent partnership. So if you want to build your own dream, as it says, or someone will hire you to build theirs, it's entirely up to you. Is the timing right for you? Because the timing is right for social media, for the company, and for the products we're offering. So please talk to the person who invited you to this evening, give them feedback, and we really look forward to seeing you at one of our meetings. Please come up to me or Angie and say hello, and that is the end of the briefing for tonight. Thank you very much.